Hi, this is Alcam. Welcome back to my channel. I'm in Michelle's room, or formerly known as Michelle's room. Um, we just got an update on the GoFundMe situation with Donald J. Trump. You know, there someone in a circle is raising funds through GoFundMe, and a lot of people are having a cow. Well, they're gonna have a bigger cow because the money is continuing to pile up. Uh, when I checked before, it was like $957,000 plus, and it's still climbing. So Letitia James is going to be in for a rude awakening. I can tell you that. You know, she's eyeing 40 Wall Street every day, and hopefully she could seize that building. Well, you know, your wet dream might be coming to an end a lot sooner than you think, Letitia. Anyway, the story goes like this. This is from Radar Online by Aaron Johnson. It says, breaking the bank. GoFundMe for Donald Trump's surge. Supporters raised seven-figure sum to help ex-president pay the $355 million judgment. By the way, Enron is not giving him any extra time to pay it. What a douchebag that judge is. I'm a Democrat getting ashamed to be one. The GoFundMe that was launched to help Donald Trump pay off the massive $355 million judgment he was ordered to pay continues to grow with donations even every couple of minutes. Radar Online.com I learned the campaign, which is started by the wife of investor, Trump supporter Grant Cardone, has quickly amassed a pretty penny for the ex-president. As of Wednesday morning, this is before I checked it, GoFundMe raised $844,949 over 5 days. At the current rate, Trump supporters will have raised $1 million within a week. The goal is to reach the entire $355 million. A total of 15,500 donors had contributed to the campaign. The amount donated ranged from $5 to $10K, $10,000. Grant White wrote in the campaign website, "I stand unwaveringly with President Trump, Donald Trump, in the face of what I see is unprecedented and unfair treatment of certain juridical elements of New York, the justice system, of course." She added that the recent legal battles he faces are not just an attack on him, but an attack on very ideas of fairness and due process that every American deserves. It's a moment that calls for question the balance of justice and the application of the law, disproportionately aimed at silencing a voice that has been the forefront of advocating for American strength, prosperity, and security. As RealOnline.com previously reported the last week, Trump was ordered to pay $355 million as part of the civil lawsuit brought by New York Attorney General Letitia James. The lawsuit accused Trump and his business of falsely inflating the value of his assets when obtaining bank loans. Trump argued there was no damage because the loans were repaid. You got to remember, they were assessing Mar-a-Lago at $18 million. And that's not the true value of that place. So they were ridiculous. The court found Trump committed fraud and ordered him to pay the nine-figure sum. In addition, he was barred from serving as an executive in New York for 3 years. His older sons, Don Jr. and Eric, were ordered to pay $4 million each in fines and barred from serving as executive in New York for 2 years. They hadn't done nothing wrong. They weren't involved in this, whatever it was, and they still got penalized. But the thing is, the way that this was set up, there was no jury. They was using a law that's never been used before. It's a consumer law. This is supposed to be in the commercial real estate division of the court system. It's not supposed to be in everyone's court. But, you know, these people do what the hell they want to do. Well, that's what they did with transit workers in the 2005 transit strike. You know. On Tuesday, James revealed she plans to seize Trump's property in New York if he doesn't pay up the judgment. With interest added, the 355 judgment actually comes out to 450 million. The amount would continue to grow by 87 per day as interest until paid off. Talking about being a loan shark. Jane said if he doesn't have the funds to pay off the judgment, and then we will seek, judgment enforcement mechanism in court, and we ask the judge to seize his assets. We are prepared to make sure that the judgment is paid to New Yorkers, and yes, I look at 40 Wall Street each and every day. Trump's lawyer said they're planning to appeal the judgment. She is evil. I'm sorry I voted for this piece of shit for a DA. You're having a crime problem in New York City, but you're not focusing on that. I mean, recently, look what just happened in Arizona. You had the guys that beat up the cops. They ended up in Arizona. They had to be sent back. They were pissed already as it is with Alan Braggs. So when a murder suspect ended up over there and he committed additional crimes, they said, oh no, this time we're holding this sucker here. And Alan Braggs and his office went ballistic. You're not getting him back? I guess until he finishes his sentence, then he'll come to New York then. But I'm sure he'll be with a different DA by then. Somebody who actually follows the law, enforces the law. It doesn't go after an ex-president and leave the real criminals out in the street to commit crime over and over and over again. Come on. That's absolutely ridiculous. So that's, and the GoFundMe is now $964,000. I checked a few minutes ago. So it's still climbing. So yes, it's real. If you want to donate, you could do that. You could do it anonymously. You don't have to put your name on there. I see a lot of anonymous donors because, people love to do that cancel culture garbage on other people. I know they did to me on TikTok. Anyway, this is Alguy saying so long for now. Don't forget your stop. And she's watching 44th Street every day. Can we get her on stalker charges? Maybe you should.